Alright, Kanban, muddling about here. Just finished up another play solo using. I did this one first because it looks nice. This is one of the later fan-made solo variants to come out. And then this one, which doesn't look nearly as nice, was one of the first more recognized solo variants. Dale Wunikor, if I'm saying that right, who's done a lot of solo variants for a lot of games. Kind of has this style too. AP, an impeding autoplayer, which just essentially is a way of oftentimes just rolling a die to take these random actions that sort of just get in your way. But then has a cool little feature at the end to try and, so it's more than just beat your own high score. There's actually a little table here to give you a sense of maybe how well you did. I played this a number of times years ago when I first got the game. I think I just tried this and I just tried this. And I feel like this one's just more, this actually has an opponent. And the opponent kind of does more lifelike things, if you will. A little bit lost in some of the translation here I've struggled with, but I haven't played both these. I think I liked this better just because, well, I got smoked for one, and I always like an opponent, an AI that whoops the crap out of me. But also, too, it actually did stuff and collected stuff as opposed to just sort of discarding or getting in the way. So I might try it again. This comes with its player aid with the game. This is a great one right here, too. You can print this off. BGG website. Great little tidy little overview here. Nice look to it. Coming over to the other side of my table here, got this busted out. I haven't punched anything yet. Glue McKillforth. And then right there, Shadows. Be looking into these here shortly. Just taking a little break from role-playing games. Had Sword and Sorcery here out. Played about 5 games of that. Enjoyed it, but I just come off of Tainted Grail that I had on my table up for like over a month. I've got this, which I want to try out. Mistfall, Hearts, what is it? Heart of the Mists. So I took a little break with Vinyos there over the week. That is pretty simplistic solo variant there. You're welcome too. Eventually want to dig into another game of this with the separate Alexis solo mode that you can play. Very well done. Sitting here putting together some show notes. Oh, hi. Ooh, do some shadow fingers. Looks like a dog, actually. Cute little ears. Anyway, getting ready for record a little podcast here. And I think I'm going to dig into a manual here on an attempt to cycle away. Stay somewhat active in this home lockdown we're all experiencing. Yeah, most people use their shop table to do cool shop things like using a vise or whatever. Me, yeah. Gloomhaven, kind of a table of shame here. I think this has been up for over a year now. I just kind of fiddle with it here and there. Kind of thinking of starting over, kind of not thinking of starting over. Got solo scenarios here, but you gotta have characters level up to 5. I had one, but I feel kind of disconnected from it now. Another table over here, old desk of mine. Got more Gloomhaven stuff, all the tiles stacked up. Just, yeah, you know, one of those things that just, at least it's fun to look at every time I come down here. Nothing like after a good workout, you gotta just sit down and enjoy a quick little game of something. So here it was, I found the perfect time to get in on the Welcome to action in this rather fantastically designed solo variant. Let's see how we do. Oh, Alexis got me. Pretty close, 91 to 100. This game's it's good quick play, but not super quick. I mean, you can get into it. And very essentially, you've got these, none of these had numbers in them. And then you'll draw these cards, hands of cards. You get three cards to choose from. They have numbers on them. Those numbers represent houses, and you got to build a house every turn. If you can't, you're gonna get penalized. And trying to create neighborhoods, so you've got these areas that you fill in with your house numbers, and you got to do it from left to right, lowest to highest. You can see that going on. Special cards allow you to build the same numbers next to each other. And then you'll have areas where you're trying to fence in neighborhoods in certain areas so that you can create layouts that'll give you these bonus points here. First person to create a neighborhood that exists with 1 fenced in home, 2 fenced in home, and 6, gonna get 12 points. And then it's only worth 7 points if you do it. These goals come out randomly in N1 and N2 and N3. And you create your neighborhood on your 3 different streets, and you can add swimming pools, which give you points, work on your parks. Certain cards just allow you to score points and increase the value of your neighborhood. Size 6 neighborhoods was worth 12 for me in this game. And so you're filling this out, getting little this in the red here, that's bad. You don't want to be filling this stuff up. But this all gives you points. And the way this scores is incredible. Here's the deck. I drew 3 cards from here, played 2, put that there, and I had to put my discard here, and that is what is going to score. This is the card, level 5. I was playing against level 5 here, Alexis, and it tells you how many points Alexis scores for certain cards in her deck. So you can see, you know, parks were only worth 1, so I was not afraid to discard parks in here this game. But you can play it on a different level, and it has totally, you know, level 6 different parameters. Tells you what goals she's gonna just score as they come out. You'll mix these in this deck randomly. Just a well-structured solo variant. Great for quick play, quick setup. But you could really sit here and think about this if you wanted to, like how you're developing your neighborhood, and you could also just kind of blast through it and sort of pick your own pace. Great game. Welcome to with this little Alexis solo mode that you get separately. It's the only way I'd ever play it solo. Finishing up my day with the Gallerist. Put Kanban away. Played that solo variant there I was talking about earlier one time, and then just decided to go full circuit. This is the first Beetle Lacerda game I ever played, and just getting into it now. I can tell it's gonna be a long one. Solo variant is about on par with the other variants. Pretty darn simple to implement. Got the AI there, Lacerda, that just goes around and around and kind of takes up spots over here. That's about it. Does some things to reduce the tickets as well. More of a timer on the game. But then the rest is all you and what you want to do. something to be said about a simple solo variant too, because then it just lets you really focus on your play rather than having to learn a whole new mini game in and of itself, which the more advanced solo variants of today are doing. But those are the ones I still prefer. This is a beauty, though. Thanks so much for joining me. Stay in, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.